Hey everybody, how you doing? Another day, marketing with Mike. Let's talk Super Bowl and the Super Bowl commercials. We'll get into the one I guess everyone is talking about on LinkedIn, especially the QR code commercial. All I'm seeing is positive and people love it and how brilliant it is, and it fascinates me. I don't understand the response. I'm not sure why people are so enamored and in love with it for a couple of reasons. First, my initial response looking at everybody, I said this last night on LinkedIn, my initial response looking at everyone, and all of a sudden you see all these positive comments everywhere on the internet, was that this is some sort of an influencer campaign, probably paid for by the people who ran the commercial, right? I'm not even going to name them. You're going to need to name them. You tell me who it was even who did that commercial, right? As if anyone knows even. Tell me who it was who did this commercial, right? I thought it was some kind of a LinkedIn influencer campaign. I'm like, this can't be real, right? This is some sort of an AstroTurf campaign where we're going to pretend that this was the greatest commercial anyone has seen in the Super Bowl. I'm not being contrarian. I have a couple of reasons why. I'll tell you. If you've seen it, I'll show a little bit of it here. It was a minute-long commercial, and I only need to show you a couple of seconds because it was really the whole thing. $5.5 million for 30 seconds, so they paid $11 million for this, FYI. And I've done a Super Bowl commercial, at least the negotiations for it, so it's probably more than that even, which maybe in another video I'll get into and explain it, but whatever. My first thought from seeing the folks who just love this thing is, I think you're in that marketing group who's not connected to revenue, who's allowed to make things that it doesn't matter if it makes money or not, and you get this kind of accolades on the internet where everyone says, what a brilliant piece, that's a great commercial. Because my question is like, okay, well, what did it do for anybody? Did it actually do anything? Now, I heard that our advertisers' servers melted down, but that's not a surprise. They'd never run a Super Bowl commercial. They probably weren't expecting it. They've probably had about zero traffic on their servers anyway, given the limited uptake of Bitcoin in the world to begin with. So they had no idea what to expect. It is a rookie mistake. Like I had to plan out server loads, prior to nearly pulling the trigger on a Super Bowl commercial. So, but whatever, right? So yeah, a lot of people went to their website. But first, before we break it down, let me show you a little bit of it. It's the whole minute anyway. I'll show you 5 seconds. And if you've seen 5 seconds, you've seen the whole commercial. So check this out. This is what it is. And then we'll come back after this and talk a little more about it. Okay. Hey, that was it, right? So that's the love people are getting. It's so basic and slick, and they just did this one thing and they made people do something, right? So that's the goal of advertising and marketing, like get people to do something. So they got people to scan this QR code. No one knew what this was. If you caught the end of this commercial, then it shows you who they are, right? Coinbase. That's who this is. If you go and talk to anybody, and I did this in the gym this morning, just a random sample. It's not scientific or anything. I just asked a few people, did you watch any of the commercials? Do you remember the QR code one? They're like, oh yeah, that was cool. Who was that? Oh, I don't know, some Bitcoin thing. Okay, yeah, it was a Bitcoin thing, but who? Oh, I don't know, but it was a Bitcoin thing. Great. So did they get what they wanted out of this? They got a lot of people to their servers. Did people actually buy any Bitcoin or do the thing that these people do? That's what I want to know. Yesterday, I showed you a commercial, a Reebok commercial, the Terry Tate office linebacker that only ran once nationally because it was the best known commercial of that Super Bowl when it ran. Everybody loved it and talked about it like crazy the next day. But then Reebok did research and it found out that only around half of the people even knew who they were advertising for. That's what I think this commercial is too. Everyone's going to buzz about it for a day or two. It's not going to change anything. Coinbase isn't going to become a big, huge thing. We're still talking about Bitcoin, right? Nobody trusts it to begin with. They didn't address any of these other problems, right? There's news this morning while I'm on a treadmill at the gym, I'm watching MSNBC, and their thing this morning was the number of states who are increasing regulations on Bitcoin, right? So there's a regulatory issue coming up. There's a lot of change. It's kind of scammy, right? It looks like a pyramid scheme right now, right? Or there's a lot of pump and dump scams that have happened to folks. They didn't address any of that with the QR code, right? Let me show you another commercial that happened last night that I thought did at least a better job of trying to explain Bitcoin or the hesitance of people to take up Bitcoin here. This one I think did a little bit of a better job. Check this one out.
I call it the wheel.
Yeah, I don't think so. This is a miss.
Brother David, behold! It's a fork!
I got 10 forks right here, baby! A toilet? We're not animals. We go outside like humans.
Hancock!
No king! The people shall have the right to vote.
Even the stupid ones? That isn't. Can I be honest with you? It stinks. Nobody's going to the moon, ever. Why not? It's far. It's too far. It's far.
の未来はポータブルミュージックです。
バカか。出て行け。語りがいてもやるぞ。語り。
Like I was saying, it's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
I don't think so. And I'm never wrong about this stuff. Never.
Okay, Larry David, pretty funny. This was at least addressing people who are hesitant to enter the Bitcoin world, which is nearly all of us, right? There are very few people who have gone into the Bitcoin world. What they're at least trying to say is don't miss out on the next big thing, right? There's a lot of people who are always going to doubt or look at a new technology, new process, new product, and there's going to be someone like me out here saying, yeah, I don't get it, you know? And maybe I'm old, right? I don't have cool hair. I've got gray hair. I'm older. I'm not the target demo. But they at least tried to address it and came up with a funny message to say, don't be one of those people who are left on the outside of this, right? This is a coming wave. You don't want to miss this. They at least did something addressing what everyone's thinking about Bitcoin and crypto and NFTs, right? Nobody gets it right now. It's so new. They did something, at least. I thought that was a better attempt at getting people in. The QR code was a good gimmick, got people talking, but I don't think it's actually going to change anything for them. And it's not like in a week, anyone's still going to be talking about this commercial. I think this is going to be one of those forgettable ones that'll make a list in a few years and people are going to say, oh, do you remember that one? Like, oh yeah, there was that QR one. Who was it for? Most people can't even tell you this morning who that commercial was for, right? Who was it for? It was for Coinbase. It was a gimmick. I don't know why people love it so much. I'm into revenue. You know, I'm one of the marketing people who actually has to make money when we do something. We can't just have hand out trophies and awards and pat each other on the back. If it doesn't make money, then it was a failure. But I don't know. That's why I don't get to work for people like Leo Burnett, I guess, either, because, you know, I'm just interested in the money side. We'll see. What did you guys think? Do you think it changed anything? Are you going to run out and buy Bitcoin now? Are you now into the crypto world? Or are you one of the people who are out there lauding it? And if you check into their background, they're also Bitcoin people too. So you tell me. I don't think it was a big thing. I think it's going to be easily forgotten. Let me know. What do you think? Talk to you guys later.